Hey guys, good evening everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is Miss JD, your classmate every evening. And in this video, I am going to review once again our trending stocks in the Philippine market. Even though the market has been disappointing us day in and day out for the past how many months now, we're not giving up, and this will make us an even better trader, an even better investor if we are able to survive uh, a bear market. Okay, if you're able to survive both markets, then you already a step closer to your objective, which is to become a good investor, or a good trader or a good investor, whatever goal you have in this market. Okay, so let's talk about our index first. But first of all, I'd like to invite everyone, if this is your first time to watch my video, I do review stocks in the Philippine market, US market, cryptocurrency. But as of the moment, um, my stocks are just in there in the Philippine market. But I am mostly active in the US market and cryptocurrency in the past few months now. Given that, of course, the Philippine market is still very shy, still on the sidelines, going down. Okay, so here we are. It's another red day for the Philippine market, May 6th. Okay, and right again, and this has once again validated. Okay, it has validated my outlook last night that this could still be revisiting some key levels right here. This one over here, it actually was very close. And I if you were able to watch my video last night, I said it was most likely going to touch this area, and that this level could be slightly higher or lower. So it's again doing that. Okay, so I'm not expecting a lot, okay, but hopefully this wick that happened right here could already be a starting point that people probably might have felt that 6,200 is already very cheap, and they're starting to buy and pushing the price higher there. But then it's not official. One day worth of performance like this is not going to give us a you know a solid conclusion that we are going to change the direction now. Not yet. Okay, so still I'm sticking to this area because it's very close to your previous resistance and your support right here. So it could still linger in that level. Probably do sideways first before it moves up again. Okay, so just closely monitor the individual stocks, because this is the average of all the stocks in the index. So some of your blue chip companies could be already starting to recover. Who knows? So let's try to take a look at them. And this is how I would normally do it. I go from top to bottom based on the highly traded stocks for the day. All right. Let's take a look at the first one. So Ali is also one of the uh, blue chip companies. I've been including Ali in almost all of my reviews in the past how many weeks now, and I think this is giving me a good sign now. Last 2 days over here, it tried to create a support in that area. So in today's market performance, you also had that long wick. So that could already mean that we might, okay, we might start or continue the recovery. We're not done with the downtrend channel there, not yet. But the fact that this is already the third day where it has established a support at the 31.75 level. At the same time, volume has started to pick up. See the difference here? Volume is starting to move higher now, and your RSI is also starting to climb up. So that could already be a first sign of a possible reversal right there. Okay, So your call. You can wait for it to break out of the MA20 line and do enter, or you can be on the aggressive side and start entering at the support now. Your call. You can just manage, okay? If your perspective is to mid to long term, you can just distribute the funds, right? Do not enter in just one transaction. You can enter in tranches. Right now you can do test buy. Perhaps if you have 100,000 as your budget, you can probably add 20K right now, and then try to observe how the market or this stock behaves, and then start adding if you see confirmation of the stock starting to move up. Okay, just take note of the line I created. That's your downtrend channel. Resistance, meaning each time the stock bounces, it's creating a lower high. So that's a hint that it's still a downtrend. And this is your support. Okay, so that's our outlook. Let's take a look at ACEN. ACEN is still flat, not much of a movement. So looks like this is still revisiting or retesting your support at around 670 level. See that? So that's the support area, 670. Okay. If it breaks, not looking good, because if it is going to break it, we could be going back to the 593, or even here first, somewhere here 639, and then 593. Okay, I'm going to plot key levels here so that in case it breaks those areas we've plotted, you know where to check next. So those are the possible areas of support if your current support at 670 is going to be broken. Interesting. I hope this is already a good sign. Let's try to add one indicator here, which is the net foreign. Your net foreign will tell you the overall sentiment of the foreign investors. See, your foreign investors are starting to accumulate. So without this, you might think that it's still on the bearish side, but adding this could already give you that additional confidence that hey, we could be recovering soon. All right, so totally, it can totally change your perspective right there. So I'm thinking, now that I've seen this, I feel strongly about this area now. This could create a support stabilization before it goes up. So hopefully we don't have to go through these levels so deep now. Let's try to look at Dito. Dito, no, not much of a movement yet. Look at that. Very tiny movements from our foreign investors. Volume wise, not much yet. So what does this mean now? Even though I am seeing a green, but because I don't see volume, chances are it cannot be sustained. Unless, of course, it breaks that downtrend channel. That's your moving resistance in a downtrend channel. So we're not 100% safe yet. So I'm plotting our support at the previous area, which is around 961. There could still be a chance that it will be revisited, and hopefully it doesn't break the 961 area. AC, not looking good, guys. Be careful. We are triggering the lower Bollinger Band, paired with the big volume here of a drop, and then foreign selling. So all the indicators are telling me that there could be some more movements downwards. Where could it fall? Right here, around 688, 689. So if you are interested in this stock, save your money and wait for the right timing. The timing is not today. There will still be some, few pesos that you can haggle. CNPF, it's a bounce for CNPF, although there is also a resistance at the area where it stopped. That is your resistance. So we'll see if it is going to break that. But if it is going to break, you will have a breakout play happening soon. However, if most of the action happens below that, then it might go back to this area again, your support at the MA20 line. Pure gold, not looking good, not looking good. Solid drop. And the nearest support I see is right here. So be careful. While it's already very cheap, there's still it could still go down to the oversold area, and we have not reached that yet. So, what are the chances of it breaking the 34? I think it could still be broken, guys. Um, we can be going back. I think we might go back to the 2974 level. This was the period when the lockdown happened last year. And 1 year after, it might go back again to that level 2974, that being our support. JGS. This could be a bounce, right? Look at that. Price was moving downwards here. And your RSI is already giving us a bullish divergence. Therefore, maybe this area now is your new support. 50.85. That could already be your new support. Let's see if there will be a continuation moving up. And another thing I have observed is your volume. Try to observe your volume. We had a green today, okay? And it stopped right here, and then there's a volume now starting to move higher. So that's a good one. Maybe you can already put this on your watch list, and maybe try to put a buy order around the 50.85, because this looks promising to me. The volume starting to pick up. Your RSI is also supporting that, and yeah. Nearest resistance, of course, is your MA20 line, but JGS is also a blue chip company, so why not take advantage of the bigger picture? And the bigger picture is this one over here. It could, lead to price reaching 75 area. But I'm not saying it will happen overnight. It could take several months given the situation of the world, and in the situation of the country right now. So don't rush. This is for the long haul, guys. Tel. Tel is a bounce for me. Okay, 1 to 50 or 1 to 43. The much better drawing here would look like this. This is a much better view. There, that's your uptrend. It's starting to create an uptrend channel in the short term. So try to observe how it moves in that direction. Looks like it is already respecting that. Since when? Since March. Actually, since March, we've started to move on a higher low and higher highs. So something to look forward to. This one over here also trying to pick up some momentum here. Very, very tiny movements. Your volume is also starting to pick up. So try to get in as near as you can to the MA20 line if you'd like to start putting some exposures here. And overall, look at the big picture as well. This one to the 160 level. So maybe if you want to take profit halfway, you can do that. Enter at around 104, and then take profit at around 130. Would give you, let's say, that is if you want to meet halfway. That's around 24%. What about URC? URC is 150, May 17. Okay, so just take note of that. This one, what I like to do here is draw a triangle as well. This is the pattern or the guide that you can use. This is just a triangle. I don't know the name of the triangle. It's just an asymmetrical triangle. This is your support. Okay, it's grading higher, higher low. However, your resistance is grading a lower high. So it's like a 50-50. It's in the mid range. So I suggest you a much better way of playing this is you wait for it to break out of this resistance. That's a much better view there. At any time we have one candlestick outside of this downtrend resistance, that's already a good entry. Overall, let's also try to understand the overall condition of this stock on a monthly chart. Yeah, that's how it is. Previously, it even reached, well, that was in 2016. But if you can just base it here back, if you can just go back to the price in 2019, that should give you around 29%. Okay, so really, this is also one of the blue chip companies, and not much to expect from blue chip companies in the Philippine market. Very tiny movements, guys. That's something you need to anticipate. While you're safe in there, the growth is also a bit on the slow side. That is why I have decided to also actively participate in the US market because one, you have very established companies there, big players, and the movements are significant day in and day out. Very volatile, but in the US market, you can put in your cut loss or stop loss levels, and then um, even if you don't have to watch the market 100% of the time. In eToro, if you're not very confident yet, you can do copy trading, right? So there are so many strategies. You can bet for a stock. When a stock goes down, you can still be profitable if you're able to bet on a stock that's going down. It goes in your favor. In the Philippine market, when a stock goes down, that's it. You really have to wait, right? So a lot of potentials in the U.S. market, and especially in eToro. I'm always saying eToro because I'm using eToro, and I only can speak for the platforms I'm using. I can talk about eToro. I can talk about Binance because I use them both. So I'm just going to drop a link down below in case you want to start creating an account with them. Please expect more videos about them on my channel because, of course, I want to also share how my experience is on these channels, so at least I could also guide you. I know Arlen had very good questions in one of my videos about eToro. I will create a video for you guys. Arlen, especially, thank you. I will create videos on those questions because those are very good questions. And probably this evening, I will do that. Okay? In the meantime, guys, thank you for watching. And please don't forget to subscribe. Hit the like, share to your groups in Facebook or wherever. At least we can also help people who are thinking of starting their journey in the Philippine market or in the stock market as a whole. Okay, but in the meantime, thank you for watching, and bye bye for now. See you in the next video.